You two can head home. Don't worry about your friend until next week, okay? If you contact her, she won't reply, so don't bother. If she contacts you, ignore her, because she's just fine. What? Do I not make a good teacher? I figured you should have a little lesson, so I took matters into my own hands. You really think so, dear? And what makes you so sure about that? Now, let's have a little taste of that sweet, virginal sexual energy. Eric, who is... Ah, one of the boys. Why don't you tell me which boy is Eric? Really, the sly second, with you. All right, then. Well, if it's the second son you're infatuated with, you should really rethink your romantic options. You can go now. Remember, no class for the rest of the week. Oh, were they your ride? My apologies. Let me help then.
Miss, what are you doing here?
Aren't you supposed to be in school?
Diana sent her back here. She invaded her school and sent all the students back home.
What is that bitch up to? Seriously, Diana...
Maybe it's part of her plan.
Miss,
Damien, do the thing.
Sam, you're not suggesting.
Why not? She deserves to know everything, especially if Diana is targeting her.
Sam's right.
I guess we have no choice then.
We're going to show you everything. You have to trust me, okay? The minute you stop trusting me, the vision will stop.
Princess, please trust him.
How dare they try to negotiate with me? Do they not know whom they speak to?
My lord, please calm yourself.
Calm? They're merely testing my resolve. I have more than half of a mind to send my greatest armies to take what should be mine. They are mere insects in the way of my kingdom's expansion.
They merely asked for a marriage joining.
So I'm to bow to them and share my land that I have so rightfully conquered?
They are willing to give their land to you, sire. All they ask is for one of your sons to marry their daughter, whom I might add is as beautiful as can be.
This is ridiculous! To suggest that I need their approval to take their land is beyond insanity. What makes them think I care about their precious daughter?
Did I mention that she is a prodigy of her kind, sire?
A prodigy?
Yes, my lord. This succubus is a master of her skills in magic and mind manipulation. She is said to sway armies with a snap of her fingers, despite being as young as she is.
Impossible!
If only it were, sire. This succubus is dangerous, but would be a great asset to have should we agree to this arrangement. The only reason she cannot faze you, my lord, is because you are the strongest demon in the plains.
Is this supposed to change my mind?
Yes, my lord.
You are doing a terrible job at convincing me.
My apologies, sire.
Father.
Ah, Raystrout, have you finished your training?
Yes, Father.
Then what do you want?
I want to be with my brothers the best of the day, Father.
Huh. Arrogance. Why should I allow you to be with them? I should kill you for your lack of respect to me.
Because I want to be with them, Father.
Good! Assertive even in the face of danger. That is why you are my favorite son. Very well. Go. Tomorrow, you will show me your training. I have a thought.
Yes, my lord?
How old is this daughter?
As old as your fifth, sire.
Do you believe this proposal is worth it?
Yes, sire.
Tell those insects that they are safe for now. I will consider their offer.
Sire, are you certain?
Did I stutter? Now go!
Racetrow, your nose is stuck in those books. Will you not lift your head up from them once in a while?
Aren't you supposed to be with your mother practicing the harpsichord?
I am, but I had a feeling that you were in danger.
In danger? What are you...
Attack!
Get up! No way! You haven't had a break in months from those stupid books. It's time for punishment!
Death by Brotherhood! No more reading!
I told you that you were in danger.
How can you read this, Racetrow? It's all about war strategy. It's boring.
I have to, Zakaru. Get off!
There's only one thing you need to know about strategy. Kill them all! Take no prisoners!
You sound just like Father.
You all are reckless.
At least we have fun.
It's true. You haven't been with us in weeks. Don't you think it's time for a break?
I'm sure Father won't mind.
But I have to... I know you want to, Racetrow.
Damn it.
What is going on here?
Nothing is going on. We just passed by each other.
Then why does your brother have your book?
I was showing him what I was learning, Father.
Return to your studies, Racetrow. The rest of you out of my sight. Do not disturb your brother again.
Don't worry about it. We'll find a way to get him back.
I don't know. He's on a very tight leash.
Ezreal, you're quiet. What did you hear?
He's going to a negotiation meeting. He's going to arrange a marriage.
A marriage? For who?
It must be for one of us.
He hasn't decided who will marry her. It's a girl from a kingdom he wants to take over.
But that's uncharacteristic of him. Usually he'd just attack with the army.
Whatever the case is, one of us is getting married.
I hope it isn't me.
What about Racetrow? He's the eldest.
It would make sense, but having a succubus marrying one of us means that she'll be practically married to all of us.
Well, what should we do? Do you think we should?
I really want to.
I want to as well. Still, it'll be hard to convince Racetrow, since he's the one about to be married, and he's the favorite.
We don't know that, Zakeru. Maybe she's set to marry you.
No way! I don't want to get married.
I don't think you'll have a problem with that baby face of yours. What are you two talking about?
We got into contact with the human world again.
Come on, Ezreal. You give humans too much attention.
No way, you gotta listen. They apparently have stores and books and schools and stuff.
So what? It's full of humans who piss on each other for no reason. They're no—
Nuh-uh, the one we were talking to wasn't like that.
How do you know, Zakeru?
Because I do!
What is going on here?
They want to go to the human world.
The human world?
Reistero, think about it. You won't have to marry that girl and be the heir anymore. You could be with us, and we can make lives for ourselves in the new world.
Now you're just talking nonsense.
I vote that we do it.
Huh? Oh, not you two.
Think about it. This may be our chance to finally get away from this political nonsense we're stuck in. We may be nobles, but we're still our own beings.
Reistero is in.
What? Azrael!
Whoa, so how do we get there?
Are you kidding me? You don't even know how we'd get there.
A simple spell should work, but it would require someone from the human world to help us get there.
We can ask him.
Oh, he'd definitely help us.
I'm not so sure about...
Reistero, aren't you tired of pleasing Father all of the time?
I am, but...
If you stay, you'll be married off and become ruler of Father's kingdom. You'll have no time for yourself or with us, and you'll be constantly at war with the other realms for power. You'll most likely turn into the spitting image of Father.
What he's saying is, get your head out of your ass and let's go. If you don't say yes, I'll drag your princely ass with us. I don't care what that bastard of a father wants.
Come on, Reistero.
All right, let's do this. What's the plan? So, you now know exactly who we are.
Not anymore. Once we left, the arrangement was broken. With no sons to marry off, our dad couldn't go through with the marriage deal.
If Diana is here for us, that means she's trying to save her kingdom from being attacked.
That's not true. She wants to rule our kingdom. Having one of us will give her the right to our kingdom, as much as we'd have right over hers.
So she's a gold digger.
Well, with a kingdom like ours, what succubus wouldn't want to marry us for it?
I took too much. I'm so sorry.
Rest now. There's no need to do anything more today.
You're awake, Princess. That's a relief. How do you feel? I must apologize, Princess. To see you be hunted by both demons and devils, I feel entirely responsible. No, forgive me, but I can't stand the thought of them hurting you. If we had never come, you'd never be in danger. Yes, I'm a noble. My brothers and I are nobles. Well, I guess I should say were now, shouldn't I? James was the demon prince when we lived in the Abyssal Plains. The others and I were simply nobles living in the castle, simply because of our bloodline. Should James fail or die, we were the replacements. Well, we didn't want to live like that, as simply replacements over our brother. So we all wanted to leave and be an actual family. Well, to put it simply, it was boring. James was constantly being trained while the rest of us had to constantly entertain ourselves without disturbing him. I, however, was also being trained under the guidance of my mother. Yes, she was a lovely woman. I never knew what she looked like. Our father had multiple wives. James, myself, Sam, and Matthew came from these very women. But tensions grew high when Damien was born outside our father's marriages. In order to quell the tension, our father had a powerful demon mage turn our mothers into simple, floating spirits. They lived, but they could not have physical form. It is, but which is better? A house where the sons of the Demon Lord could have their birth mothers, or watching these very women claw at each other's throats out of jealousy, leaving the sons with no true parental guidance? Our father didn't have time for anyone but James, so the rest of us needed someone to make sure we didn't grow up to be incompetent. Would you like to see what I mean instead? You kept it. Good. Chiffy, my sweet kitten, you truly astound me. Whatever shall I do with you?
Stop it, you're making me blush.
But what if I want to make you blush? You're so much cuter when you blush, kitten.
Stop. Sly incubus, you. I'll get in trouble for sure if I'm caught with you.
Then shouldn't we make the risk worthwhile?
Such a bad incubus. So bad. I should go.
Ah, very well, you minx. Until we meet again. Well, Mother, was that enough to please you?
Very well done, dear. Much better than I expected of you.
Thank you. You taught me well.
That I did. You must never forget, however, to always listen to your women. Serving them is your #1 priority. Should they be uncomfortable, you must step back and be as submissive as possible.
Yes, Mother.
Good. Now, continue to woo that cat girl. Once she gives you her energy, then you can toss her back out. You don't need any pets hanging around when you find another girl.
As you wish, Mother. She taught me well, at least what she could teach me anyway. That visage became habit, and now it's a natural persona to me. She taught me to always serve and make the women I met happy. She always said that that was the true incubus way. It makes sense, no? If I can please and serve any women I meet, then I can surely convince them to fully give their energy to me. It is. However, I know what you're thinking, Princess. I don't blame you for thinking what you are thinking of right now. Who am I exactly? If I am truly not as flirtatious as I act, then what do I act like, and will you be the next victim? I can assure you, Princess, that I am no danger to you. Because, Princess, I don't deserve your trust or energy. You've done so much for me and my brothers, sheltering us, letting us continue to live here. It may not seem like much, but to a family of brothers without anywhere to go, it means everything. I can't soil your gifts to us by taking anything from you. You've become so important and precious to us, to me. To take anything from you like that would be beyond unforgivable. I could never do that to you. Now, Princess, you must get some more rest. You aren't fully recovered, and dinner is a good scent to wake up to. Sleep. Diana, what a pleasant surprise.
Such a gentleman. You know how to treat a woman.
That I do. However, I'm afraid that my manners will not replace my sickening hatred towards you.
I'm hurt, wounded truly. Is this how you really address a woman?
A woman you may be, but you are an enemy as well.
Pity. And here I thought I was going to offer you the chance to become something better than just a simple incubus.
I highly doubt you have anything more than what I can have here in the human world.
How about becoming the next Demon Lord?
Becoming the next Demon Lord? You're overstepping yourself, don't you think? How can you know about who the throne goes to?
Well, currently, I'm the contracted bride to the heir to the throne. Since the throne is open, it's available to any son of the Demon Lord's line.
Is that so?
It is. You'll gain the throne, the land, and a bride to continue your lineage with. Doesn't that sound like a perfect life for an incubus like you?
Sorry, but that actually doesn't sound appeasing at all.
What?
You dare deny?
Do not try to raise a tone to me. I am not as submissive as my training defines.
You do not scare me. I can bring you to your knees and make you beg to return with me.
Such a cute bluff. You don't have enough power to do that, do you? Or else you would have already done it. Besides, even if you did enthrall me, you wouldn't fully own me. I belong to her.
The human girl? You must be joking. A human like her can't possibly provide you what you need. She is a human. You're a demon. Well, well, little human, you're awfully nosy in business that doesn't concern you. Does it? I don't think a human would understand the importance of this affair. Oh? And what makes you so sure about that? You love him. So what? A human's love isn't enough to understand the situation. A demon can never reciprocate human feeling.
I love her.
A demon love a human? Impossible.
Impossible? How utterly dim to think that. We are the masters of emotion. We aren't barred away from feeling love. In fact, we can experience it 10 times more powerfully than humans. I love her with every single part of my being. However, I don't expect someone like you to understand love.
Very well. Fine. Valet.
Are you okay, princess? Come, I'll carry you back to bed.
I will not leave here empty-handed. Well, if I can't return home with the boys, I might as well return home with the power to fight back.
Good morning, Princess. I hope you had a good sleep. Well, Princess, if this is a dream, then I pray that it'll never end.